Hello, Short Me Tina from shortmetina.com. Doing a video recap for ticker NVCN. Right now what you're looking at is a daily chart for the past, I want to say about a year or so. So a couple of things. So I've been trading now, I want to say, probably about 15 years, 1-5, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more, give or take. And one of the things that I would encourage folks, especially individuals who are trading based on TA, technical analysis, the first thing you want to do when you're trading, right, is you want to trade in the direction of the trend. So, for example, NVCN, it is clear, it is obvious for the past year. Perhaps if you look at a longer time frame, the stock has done nothing but decline. So the overall trend for NVCN is down, right? So to go long when the overall trend is actually declining, you're trading counter trend. And not to say that you can't make money trading counter trend. I've done it before. I most recently did it with my Amazon trade. But that, for me, it's a more sophisticated level of trading. And if you're starting out and you're new, the best and the easiest thing you can do for yourself is to swim in the direction of the current, right? You don't want to swim against the current. And in this situation, if you're longing this stock, you're essentially swimming in the direction. You're not swimming in the direction of the current, right? You're actually trying to swim against it, which clearly has proven to be very difficult for anyone who's been long and have been holding this stock for several months. Even if you bought within the past several weeks, you're still down on your investment. So that's the first thing. Okay, so the first thing was swim in the direction of the current, not against it. If you swim against it, you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. So the second thing I want to point out on this chart, and why I felt way back here when it was trading around 8 cents, why I felt, despite a lot of folks saying that I was wrong, why I felt that 3 cents was a possibility, right? And if you notice, today we hit 0.039. Granted, we closed above 4, albeit slightly, but today we did finally crack and we were able to get down into that 3 cents level. And the reason that I saw that 3 cents was a possibility was, one, the stock was in a downtrend, right? So there wasn't really any buying to kind of like change that trend. You know, the stock was not going up, it was declining. Two, it kept drifting towards the lows, right? So if you look here, well, we can say starting back around April 9th, the stock kept drifting downwards, making lower highs, right, and lower lows. So if you have a stock that's putting up lower lows, right, it just indicates to me that there's constant or there's continuous pressure on the stock, right? And if there's continuous pressure, if it's making a new low today, the chances are it's going to make a new low the next day or the next week or the next month. Conversely, if a stock is making a new high, there's a chance it's going to make a new high the next week, the next month, so on and so forth. Now, and I'll wrap this video up really quickly. So the fact that we finally touched 3 cents, right? So the bulls, for whatever reason, could not maintain and hold up 8 cents. They couldn't hold up 7, 6, 5, and they're even having a difficult time holding up that 4 cents mark, right? And that's evident by the fact that we breached 4 cents today. And I indicated on Friday that there was a possibility that we would because we touched it. I've mentioned this in previous videos. The more a level is tested, right, whether it be support or resistance, the likelihood it is that that level will be broken. And so we were testing 4 cents a lot around here. And so I concluded that, well, it seems as though it's going to be broken, and it eventually did. So the fact that now the stock is showing weakness, and it is, 3 cents should not even be here. We shouldn't even see a 3 cent print, right? A 0.39. And the fact that we're seeing it says to me that there's, you know, overall weakness in the stock. So I do see it revisiting 0.30, right? Just based on, again, trading activity. At that point, It's not the best stock. Remember, I said if you're trading, you want to trade in the direction of the trend. So it's not necessarily the best stock, but if you're looking to long, you might get a good bounce at 0.03. And also, too, it seems as though at some point reversal is imminent because the range, right, the range is getting a lot tighter. And I'll explain that perhaps maybe in another video. But the fact that the ranges have been getting tighter for the past couple of days tells me that, granted, while there is selling, it seems as though the sellers are kind of exhausting themselves. Okay, so that's it. Short Me Tina from shortmetina.com, doing a video recap for ticker NVCN. I do see 0.030 in the cards, not necessarily because I want to see it, but because the chart is indicating that things might and go lower from here. If you're looking to get on the long side, I'd probably wait until it hits 0.030, the low, the most recent low, just so you can place the odds in your favor. So that's it. Hopefully this video wasn't a little all over the place. Head on over to shortmetina.com, sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support.